The Journal of the Watcher. Chapter 3. Earth. The earth at that time was a dark mass with deep water in a small corner of the Milky Way. It was formless and without light. What a perfect object lesson God had chosen! This undeveloped void in space demonstrated so clearly the inevitable result of rejecting God and His methods of love. God's Spirit came and hovered above the darkness. Then God the Son said, "Let there be light," and the darkness disappeared. The mass of matter forming the featureless core was used by the Son throughout creation week. That ancient matter, which God had previously made, He shaped into a sphere and caused to spin on its axis. This was the first day of the creation of Earth and its solar system, where humans would be made in God's image, to govern Earth as God governs His universe. God doesn't win the war for hearts and minds with claims and proclamations. He provides evidence that reveals the truth. On the second day, the Son created an atmosphere with breathable air. He separated the waters, creating a protective layer above the atmosphere, while keeping water upon the earth with the atmosphere in between. On the third day, the Son brought forth dry ground and called it land. He gathered the waters together and called them seas. Then the Son filled the earth with vegetation of all kinds, trees, flowers, fruits, and every beautiful and health-promoting plant. All that the Son created was perfect, and there was no noxious or poisonous growth, no thorn or thistle, no toxic or harmful herb. On day 4, Jesus created the sun, moon, and planets, stars of Earth's solar system. The sun would provide light during the day and the moon during the night. The rotational relationship between the earth, sun, and moon would be used to measure days, months, and years. Everything He created was perfect. On the 5th day, the Son created the animals of the sea and waters, and the birds of the air. He created every creature that lives in the water or flies above the land, endowing them with the ability to reproduce and fill the earth with life and beauty. On day 6, the Son began by creating animals that live on land, domestic and non-domestic, animals of every description. He gave them the ability to reproduce and fill the earth with more of their kind. God also created all life with the ability to adapt and change based on experience. Nature existed in perfect harmony. No creature sought to hurt another. All the earth was created to operate on God's principle of other-centered giving, on the law of love. The plants were created to give oxygen to the animals, and the animals gave carbon dioxide back to the plants, both giving to the other, a perpetual circle of life. It was the law of love in action. The flowers produced pollen for the bees, and the bees pollinated the plants, each freely giving to the other, the basis of life. The electrons circled around the nucleus of the atom. The planets circled around the sun. The solar system circled in the Milky Way, and the galaxies spun their majestic paths throughout the universe. The circle of giving is the law of life, the foundation of God's throne. This planet, this earth, was created to magnify and reveal God's law of love.